Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today you join me for a Ford Focus ST, the Mark III. So let's start with performance wise. So this has 246 horsepower as standard, produced from a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. So it's an upgrade from the Mark II, which had 225 horsepower, so roughly about 25 horsepower upgrade on that. Let's talk about the gearbox. Gearbox is pretty solid. If anything, not as good as the previous generation, so the Mark II Focus ST. The gearbox on that car was absolutely phenomenal. This one's sort of a bit loose, you know, not great. It's fairly engaging. You know, the gear's fairly short, but yeah, nowhere near as good as the previous gen. Steering wise, yeah, could be better. I think the Fiesta ST makes it look, you know, rubbish if I'm in comparison. The Fiesta ST steering was awesome. It's just a tiny bit loose, a bit too sort of wishy-washy. Let's talk about the interior. So yeah, very nice in it actually, to be fair. Plastics is fairly soft touch, not so your really hard type plastic you usually find in the old sort of type Fords. The gloss black finish on the sort of dash interface is quite nice. Just makes it look that sort of bit more modern, a bit more sort of professional feel to it, with sort of like stainless steel look, plastic. Yeah, it's quite a nice interior considering for a Ford. I think they're sort of leaps and bounds from what they used to be. So I would sort of class this as a sort of performance hatch slash practical hatch as well. It's got a massive boot, which is always really handy, obviously, if you've got kids and things. Get a pile of kids in. Obviously it's 4 doors, this particular version. Yeah, so you can get all the kids in, get all your rubbish in, all this bit. So yeah, quite good in comparison to, I think, its rivals, like, you know, likes of the Golf and etc. Probably not quite as good in terms of boot space. These seats are awesome. These are Recaro seats. These are the full leather ones. But I think you can also get them in cloth. But these are really nice. They really hug in. Proper sort of bucket seats, I would say. Similar to a sort of its little brother, so the Fiesta ST, which I sort of reviewed a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, similar seats basically. Really bolstered, all full electric, which is quite nice as well. So you can completely adjust the seat, go all the way down and all the way up. You do sit quite high. Obviously, this is the lowest setting at the moment, so you do sit quite high, and you can see sort of you've got, you know, good visibility, but it's not really sort of the best position to sit in if you obviously, you know, you're going for some performance. And you want to sort of feel connected to the road. Fuel economy wise, this car does roughly in around, well, I've seen from the dials, sort of averaging around sort of 28, 29, but obviously if you're doing a lot of spirited driving, you'd expect it to sort of drop down to the sort of mid-20s, which isn't that great considering, you know, obviously you get the performance, but then obviously you sort of makes a dent in your wallet and all the rest of it. So yeah, so you do have to sort of have a sort of fairly light foot as such. Yeah, so the engine is awesome. It revs fairly freely. Obviously it's not a natural aspirated engine, it's a turbocharged engine, so obviously there's a bit of lag in there. But overall, you know, power is fairly instant. Yeah, listen to the exhaust, is pretty awesome. Colour-wise, this is the sort of orange, lava yellow colour. I can't remember what it's called, to be honest. It's a bit in your face. Personally, it's not the colour I would have chosen for this car. I would have either gone for the sort of navy or the black. It is a sort of bit of a Marmite colour. You like it or you hate it, basically. Yeah, fairly aggressive looking car from the front. This side as well, really nice looking car overall, styling wise. Nice little spoiler on the back. Alloys are 18-inch alloys, a couple graphite grey, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's got pretty much all the things you'd expect it to have. Screen, your multimedia screen. It's got your CD player, it's got your radio, it's got your auxiliary input. It's got aircon, lovely leather seats, heated seats, these ones. So yes, it's got all the bits and bobs you'd expect it to have. but sort of at a fraction of what the competitors would have released the car as when this car came out. So, you know, would you go for a Golf GTI? Would you go for this? It would all sort of depend on what you sort of need it for as well. Like I said, this has got one of the biggest boots on the market for the car of its range. Really practical hot hatch, awesome little car. Yeah, again, thank you to Rod Road Cars. They've got lots of stock there. Good for some good finance rates as well. If you guys are interested, hook them up. I'll put some links in the description below of their websites and Instagram, etc. Yeah, be sure to check them out, and I'll see you guys very soon for plenty more content to come. Ciao.